Welcome back to my channel, Lifestyle Aesthetics, where we teach you how to level up consistently over time. Check out the cool Gymshark gear that I'm wearing, some Gymshark Lifting Club navy shirts. We have the black Gymshark joggers, and this gym, where we're going to do an upper body day. This is called Icon Gym. I feel like you guys should check it out if you are in the New York area. This one just opened up by 167th Street. You could get there by the 4 train. Grand Concourse. All right. So we are doing intensity with low volume, meaning heavy weights, so low reps. Starting off with the chest press machine. So this is going to target triceps, anterior deltoids, the chest as well, triceps. So I'm putting 2 plates on each side in order for me to feel that full contraction. And you can adjust the way the handles are by using that red pen. So this is me doing the second set. They have mirrors. They have a lot of space. I feel like this gym is really good for lifters that are, want to spread positivity, help you with your form. People that actually, that they know what they're doing. I like this gym. It's like a positive vibe that I get. So trying to force out the last rep, trying to reach full failure. And with this type of machine, it is ideal to put your hands towards the middle, so that way you feel much more comfortable. This machine now, since you see it an angle being in a negative slope, or like it's angled out towards the bottom, this is going to focus more on the lower chest as well, because you're on an incline, but the bar itself is going to go down. And look at this cool Pec Dec machine deltoid fly. The way they use here is that you can adjust the weights by using these pins. It's like a switch. So I'm doing some chest flies at 150 pounds. And then what you want to do is set that at level 2. Adjust the seat in order for you to keep your back straight, but your legs and your feet are also lower to the ground, because if you are too high up, you will feel some lower back pain. So be careful and be mindful when you want to do these pec deck flies. So I'm trying to do a full failure in the second set. Just dropping the weight a little bit after I did my heavy set to do more repetitions to feel more of the fatigue on the chest. I feel like adding in some chest flies will definitely help your chest to grow more, get more sculpted out, get more defined as you do these exercises. So be mindful that when you are doing a full upper body day, just do 2 good sets. That's pretty much all you need, because you want to make sure that your shoulder joints, your tendons, your elbow joints, all those stuff, you want to take care of them, and then you don't get damaged as you do the wear and tear. Here we are doing some neutral grip lat pull downs. So this is unique because the grip starts very close and then they diverge or spread out as you go downwards. So after I'm doing my heavy set, I will essentially place my hands on the wider grip. Still neutral grip, but it's wider to feel it much more on my lats. I feel this a lot good on my biceps and my forearms. So when I do it with a wider grip, I gotta make sure that I'm lowering down the weight to just ensure that I have that full contraction, feeling that good burn on my lats. So 2 sets of these is all you need, especially if doing drop sets. Right, the drop set is to get that more defined look, to get sculpted out. So this from this angle you see here, the lats are being engaged a lot. Forearms and biceps. So since this is like a neutral grip, essentially the forearms are getting hit as well, because this is kind of mimicking what the grip you are going to use for doing hammer curls. So again, doing a drop set, dropping on the weight, 30 pounds at least, in order to do the wide grip lat pull downs. And you're going to feel it a lot here. It's going to help you grow your back as well. Also target a little bit of the lower traps when you do these lat pull downs in this fashion. So the wider grip, I definitely would recommend to include that into your routine for your back day, pull day. So this is a unique row machine that I haven't seen in a while. I like to, if I want to target my upper back, I would put my hands at the top part and then just roll. Um, each part, as you spread out, will target more on the middle part of the back, the lats, all that stuff. So just doing 1 pound of 45 plate on each side, and then this is basically me just showing like what the machine looks like, the setup. I have to essentially adjust the seat more high, and then put the pad that would support my chest at a level 2, level 3. So here you want to make sure they're doing it slow and controlled, because if you do it way too fast, you are wasting your time and not building too much muscle here. So just hold it at the top and then slowly let go. Hold it just for 1 or 2 seconds. You don't need to hold it for too long. And then from here, we are just testing out the pull-up bars. So keeping weighted pull-ups and weighted dips in my program is going to help me just build that functional strength, right? So with the neutral grip here, I'm trying to hold at the top and then slowly go down. So right here, I'm just practicing the full range of motion with the lighter weight, since we already have done heavier sets with the machines. So making sure that your chin goes past the bar all the way up, and then just releasing all the way back down. The full range of motion is what you want to focus on, build strength that way. So here I'm doing my second set, just trying to make sure I go all the way up, all the way down. Since I'm already going on the way up here, I don't really have to hold it for too long like I did without the chain belt. Just practicing how we should do the full range of motion with the weighted plate. Gonna rest for 2 to 3 minutes, and then we are going straight into weighted dips. So with this bar, it's going to angle outwards. It's going to be spread out. So you need to figure out your natural and comfortable position when you do your dips or weighted dips. Okay, so everybody's physical body is different. Want to make sure that you are doing it correctly, but also much more comfortable, what comes natural to you. So my second set, just reaching full failure, going all the way down, all the way up, in order to get a deep stretch on my lower chest. And weighted dips, highly recommend them. It's like an upper body squat. It's gonna translate your strength into other lifts as well, such as shoulder press and chest pressing. Anything that's pushing strength will definitely increase. We are using the bicep curl machine here, where they have pads on your elbows, and this is on a slight incline. So this will mimic the incline dumbbell curls on the bench. So here I'm just doing these semi heavy, and then just dropping the weight just to make sure that I feel it more on my biceps, because I want to grow them out. Definitely I've been filling out my sleeves, which is pretty great. um for anybody else, definitely would recommend doing bicep curls and then mixing that up or supersetting that with reverse grip curls, but today we didn't do them since I did them at home quite plenty. And then right here, as you see, holding at the top and then letting go. So we're doing a cool video effect. We're just doing this in slow motion, right? So you guys generally get the idea. So after we do some bicep curls here, we are going to do the rope pull downs. So with the rope pull downs, essentially, you want to make sure that. So moving on with the tricep pull down, I want to have one leg leaning forward and the other one back to support my body weight. And then what I'm doing here is that I am making sure that my elbows and shoulders don't move too much. I'm focusing on here building the strength. So keeping the form is important, but you also want to make sure that you are increasing the weight as you go by week into the gym. So the main point here is that your shoulders and elbows don't move too much, and you're just moving your forearms in order to push the rope down and control it on the way back up. And then at the bottom stretch, you can feel more of the tricep if you pull the rope apart just slightly, and that will help you grow your strong triceps. Helps you fill out the sleeves as well, makes your arms look much stronger and thicker, more dominant through your clothing. So here we're doing a drop set. So 2 sets of drop sets for the arms here. Same thing like the bicep, 2 sets of drop sets in order to feel that definition, that build of strong upper arms. So here, just reaching full failure, just forcing through these last few reps until you can't do any more. And then we are using this T-bar row here, where I'm just experimenting since I haven't really seen these. Usually I've seen it with chest support. So right now I'm just making sure that I'm leaning forward, making sure that my feet are balanced on the platform. And this is going to work my upper back when I hold it in the farther grip. So we are starting off with 1 pound, one plate of 45 pounds. And then on the second clip right here, we are adding 25 pounds more. So this will definitely work up your upper back, rear shoulders, your traps as well, along with the forearms and biceps. So your pulling strength is what you're trying to master here, while also keep a good form. So you have seen me do a lot of these type of movements with the dumbbells, but with the T-bar rows, it's pretty good. It feels natural to me. I feel like I'm getting stronger. This is a fun type of machine. If your gym has it, definitely would recommend using those for a pulling day, a back day. So reaching full failure. I want to make sure that you are leaning at a 45-degree angle in order to feel that good contraction for this type of machine. Here we're just doing the shoulder press machine. So this does not have the plates on the side, on the back side, but you do have the adjustable weights here. So you can turn on the switch to adjust the weights here or with the pins, depending on how your machine is being set up. And depending on my physique, my proportions here, my physical body, I would either use it at the very top bar with the neutral grip on these handles, or just doing them at the bottom grip. So right here, my second set. So depending on the machine, that's where I would place my hand and where I'm most naturally comfortable at. So here, just trying to practice the full range of motion, going all the way up and all the way down. Slow and controlled. I want to hold at the top for 1 second and then release. And then we are going to finish off by doing some lateral raises with the bench support here. Want to keep it at a 45-degree angle. Your chin should definitely be resting on top of the bench. And then you want to achieve that full range of motion. So I'm doing 25 pounds with a drop set of 15 pounds. Doing 2 sets of these is good enough to build that strength for your lateral deltoids. Give that good V-shaped look. Having dominant shoulders is definitely what I want to achieve with my own physique. I feel like I am slowly getting there with the workouts in the gym on the weekends and working out at home with my power blocks. So right here, just doing partials since that's what we have reached fatigue. And then just doing another set here, 25 pounds. My chin is rested at the top of the bench, which supports my weight as my chest is leaning towards the bench. Here, making sure that I twist at the very last minute to make sure I feel that full contraction, that full stretch for the lateral deltoid. And then here we go with the drop set, 15 pounds. Again, same thing. You want to make sure that your chest is being supported by the bench and your chin is resting at the top. And then just going all the way up as much as I can until I reach full failure. And then we do partials here, being fatigued already. So trying to make sure that you do these exercises correctly in order to make sure that it goes correct. So here they said something funny in the gym. It seems like they were just playing TikTok music. It's just funny. So cut that out, edit that out, and then just doing the last part, full reps. And then we are going to work on our rear deltoids at the very end. So I feel like I have gotten stronger. We are using 40 pounds now to work on a rear deltoid. So I'm doing a drop set. So 2 sets of drop sets, 40 pounds and then with 15 pounds. So I'm able to do the full extension. And again, you want to make sure that you're seated at the farthest point of the bench, your legs spread out forward, and then your chest, should be touching your thighs or at least leaning forward in order to get that full concentration when you do these exercises. And you just want to reach full failure and then just do partials here, right? And here, just going for another rest pause training, doing a few more reps, just ripping it out, and then rest for 2 to 3 minutes, and then my last set of the drop set. So if you like this full upper body day video, give it a like and subscribe. Okay, share this video with your friends. And again, check out the cool gym, Icon Gym. Guys live in a different part of the United States. Definitely is worth a visit if you're a gym enthusiastic. I definitely felt like a kid in a candy store. All right, thank you for watching. I will definitely catch you in the next video.